Hello there. I'm going to show you how to do a quick and dirty job of extracting a pitch contour, an intensity contour, and putting in annotations in Praat. First things first, we're going to need a sound file. I have one here on my desktop. This is something that I have downloaded from the talkbank.org website. There's lots of good sound files there that you can use. Next step is to take a look at this sound. So we'll go to View and Edit. Here we can see the waveform, sonogram. And if we just select a little bit right here, take a listen to that.
Oh, I know that. That's exactly.
So that'll be fine for our purposes here. You can zoom in like this. And here you can see the spectrogram as well. So let's just take a smaller bit of this.
I know that. That's exactly.
Maybe we could just take this little selection right here. Let's take a listen to that.
Oh, I know.
I get a little bit more of the whole phrase.
Oh, I know that.
All right, that'll do just fine. Here's somebody saying, "Oh, I know that." So while we have this selected, let's go up here to File and extract this selected sound. And right now I'm just going to set this to 0. You can also choose to preserve the times from the original segment, but I'm just going to choose 0. And if we go back over here to the Praat Objects window, here is our sound. We can just rename it. And there we go. All right, so now let's just take a look at the segment that we chose here. We'll get rid of that. We'll go to View and Edit again for our new sound. And here we can see just the selection that we made.
Oh, I know that.
Great. Now we want to do two things here. We want to find the pitch contour and also an intensity contour. So here let's go up to pitch and we'll say show pitch. And Praat does its best to find the pitch contour for this phrase. And we can do the same thing with intensity. We've asked Praat to calculate this pitch and intensity by saying show pitch and show intensity. And we can also get it to extract those values so that we can do different things with them. And we'll do that right here. We'll just say extract visible pitch contour. And over here, now we have an untitled pitch object. We can just rename that here so that we know what we're dealing with. And we can do the same thing with intensity. Extract visible intensity contour. Rename that as well. Okay, so now we would like to add some words. We'd like to add some annotations. And we can do that here by going back to the sound object and clicking on Annotate to Text Grid. We're asked to give a name for the tier. Here we're going to keep it very simple, so I just have one called words, and none of these are point tiers in this case. All right, we've got our text grid, and here let's click on this together with the sound. So we'll highlight both of these simultaneously and go to View and Edit again. At this point, we can begin picking out the areas that we want to annotate. Let's start here. There's a little section. So here's the person saying "oh." So I'll click here to make a little marker for the beginning. And you can see I haven't been super precise here, but you might want to be more precise than I'm doing in this video. In any case, I'm going to click here to make the beginning point. And then there's a little circle here. We'll click on that. And that sets this beginning point for our selection. I'll find the end here again. All right, somewhere right around there is fine for our purposes today. Click in this circle, and now we have a segment here. And up here at the top, there's a little text box, and I'm just going to write "oh." All right, now we're ready for our next word. Looks like it might go to somewhere around here. Now it's a little tricky because there seems to be a little bit of articulation going on there, but we don't really care about that for right now. Right now we're just operating at this word level, so I'm going to just click again here, create a new segment, and I'm just going to annotate this as I. All right, we'll keep going. Next word might be around here.
Nope, nope, nope.
So we can add a boundary there. If you mess up and decide that you put a boundary in the wrong place and you want to get rid of it, that's easy enough. You can just go up here to boundary and remove, and that's all taken care of. So let's click on this section here and write no. And then the last part here, that. All right, so now we are done editing our text grid. We have the sonogram, we have the pitch and intensity information extracted, and we have the annotations here. So at this point, let's go back to the objects window and let's plot that pitch contour that we extracted before together with the words, together with the annotations that we just added. There's going to be two elements here that we need. The first thing is we're going to need our text grid because we want those words that we just typed in. And then we're also going to want this pitch object because we want this to show the relationship between the words and the pitch contour. So we'll select both of these at the same time. Go up to Draw. Here we've got lots of choices. I'll leave it up to you to try them out and see what you like best. I'm just going to go to this one here that says Speckle. Again, lots of different options. We're just going to take the defaults for right now. And just look at that. Praat gives us a lovely little illustration of the extracted pitch contour together with our own annotations. So we can see the relationship between the words and the pitch contour. Now there are many different factors contributing to suprasegmental prosody. Pitch is just one of them. So let's add in one more and look at intensity as well. So now we're going to have to be a little bit careful here because the next step will be to add in this intensity object, but we might want to be a little bit careful about how we plot it in here because as it is right now, it's simply going to get plotted in right smack dab on top of this pitch contour. And we might want that, but we might want to modify things a little bit. Just to see some of the things that we might want to keep in mind, let's just go here and do that. We'll say intensity, draw, and OK. And things freak out a whole lot over here. Now we can get rid of most of that by just clicking. But I would say there's still some things that are not entirely satisfactory about this plot. Among other things, the labels here are on top of one another, and the intensity contour is also much larger than the pitch contour because of the difference in the units of the y-axis. All right, so let's see what we can do about this. With any luck, I can just Command Z or Control Z to get rid of that. You can always go up here and just erase all and start all over again if things go completely wrong. So what we're going to do here is take this little orange square and let's highlight just the bottom part. I'm going to try to put the intensity contour underneath here. So now we've limited the area that it can fill up. And we'll essentially have two y-axes overlapping here. But hopefully it'll look a little tidier than it did before. And now that I think about it, let's also draw this with a different color. So to do that, let's go up here to Pen. And we can choose a whole bunch of different things here. Let's just choose a red color for the intensity contour. And again, things go a little bonkers, but all we need to do is just redraw the window like that. And so with all those preliminaries out of the way, let's go back over here to the intensity object, say draw, and add it in there. And just click somewhere down here and take a look at it. So again, you can do this how you like. Praat gives you lots of different options. But here, at least, I think it's a little bit easier for us to see the pitch contour and the intensity contours separately, but still in the same context, the context of these annotations that we've added in. So as a final step, let's just take our figure and export it so that we can use it in some other document somewhere. As always, here in the drawing window, we're going to want to select the part that is of interest, the part that we want to export. And then it's just a matter of going up here and choosing your export options. I'm going to go with Save as PDF. let's take a look at the result. And there we have it, folks. We have pitch contour, intensity contour, annotations, and separately labeled y-axes here for the hertz and decibels. There's lots more that could be done here, but hopefully this is enough to get you started.